On film.
The newcomers have arrived. They have their own customs, their own mysteries,
Slagtown, I hate this place.
and their own crimes.
My fellow newcomers will work very hard to make as much money as they can to give to me.
Sykes, here's your new partner.
My true name is Stangya Sorens A.
Sorrento, well, Gesundheit.
Now, James Caan
So what do you got?
This will stop anything. And Mandy Patinkin are headed deep into newcomer territory.
Get the ass, the god.
Well,
Your mother mate's out of season.
Into the heart of a mystery. Inside an alien world of violence, desire,
Tell me the truth. Have you ever made it with one of us?
and power.
A sweet indulgence from our past, resurrected for our future.
It is called Jabluka. Your people do not know about this part of our past.
Beyond their darkest fears
he's dead.
No, he's not.
lies an evil beyond imagination. Alien Nation.
Let's talk about Alien Nation, 1988.
What a
This
film.
movie, I used to watch this as a kid when I was 5. I loved it. But looking at it now, it's like, it's a great premise. It's a buddy cop movie between one cop, played by James Caan, who's angry and mean, and then one nerdy cop who's an alien, played by Mandy Patinkin.
Oh,
So you
Mandy
got
Patinkin. I didn't know. I
He
like
can't.
Mandy Patinkin, too.
He's a great actor, and it's a boring ass performance. And it's like you have this cop, you have this alien, they team up, and then they do like nothing with the concept. It's such a good concept, and the case they get involved with is so bad.
This is like a white cop gets paired with like something a little different than a white cop. That's like the buddy cop genre up until like Rush Hour, basically.
Well, Freebie and the
And,
Bean, he gets teamed up with the Bean, who's a Mexican, played by
Oh, yeah. And then
Alan
48
Arkin.
Hours.
Yes,
Black
48
Eye.
Hours. Yes, the great buddy cop movie.
Wait, by the way, so this is
Our first episode.
This is like a about race. This is about like the aliens are like in the
Immigrants,
society. and they're
migrants. They're technically migrants.
It's very racial and stuff. What race do you think this is supposed to be? What do you think they're standing in for?
Jews.
Mexicans.
I'll say Chinese.
Or Russian. I was also
No, just
thinking
kidding.
Russian. I was thinking Russian because there's a thing where they're really good at math and like they're highly educated, and that's like but they
So-
don't act they don't act like another race. They don't really act like anything. It's so undefined. It's so annoying because they all are so smart. This is one thing that's really annoying. It's like they're smart aliens. They can
And strong.
They're strong. So they used to be slaves and they're more intelligent than us. Like children are in high school and they're genius levels. And there's like a guy who has a white collar job. He's all freaked out. The aliens are going to take his job.
Oh
at the
wait, we
beginning.
gotta explain what this is because nobody's seen this fucking movie.
What are you
This,
talking
so
about? This
this
Alien
ship,
Nation.
the ship arrives. Everybody's like, "Oh my god!" Like in the 80s and stuff. And it turns out this is a ship full of slaves from this alien planet.
Slave ship.
So they are basically like
Africans.
so
It's
America
like,
or Earth does like
District
an
9.
they do it like
District
an
9.
but they do an
Or-
altruistic thing where they like integrate them into society and
Well, yes,
try
yes,
to do
yes.
it like the right way, but it's the way like any immigrant or like what's fucking what's it called when a bunch of people immigrate
Migrate?
refugee
Oh.
stuff like
It's
it
a
goes how
refugee
that
crisis.
goes. Asylum. Yeah, something like that.
Hold
It's kinda
on. What's that
interesting.
Spielberg? What's that Spielberg movie about the slave ship revolt?
Amistad.
Yeah, so Amistad, they had a slave ship revolt, and then the question was, what do we do with all these slaves?
Oh, Amistad. Um,
And these people are slaves, so there is a.
that's
But
what I say in
it's
yoga
so
classes.
half-ass.
Uh,
But
Amistad,
Amistad, damn.
not Namaste.
And then you
Namastad.
you release a
Amistad.
black man
Yes,
and
from
at
my
the Supreme
an
Court
exhale. Yeah,
dressed like Anthony Hopkins.
I haven't seen that movie, but that sounds fun.
It's pretty good. It's pretty racist. I watched it recently. It's an interesting case. But so it's a slave ship, and then this is the half-assed story. It just got lost, and then they just came to Earth, and it's not like, and there's never a thing in the movie where someone's like, "Those are our slaves." There's some other more powerful alien force out there that is never seen or dealt with, or doesn't care that an entire spaceship full of 300,000 slaves.
No, 1,000,000, right? Something
Oh
like that?
yeah, millions. But there's
Something
300,000 that are moved into LA. It's like, yeah, millions. There's millions of slaves. Okay, and what I want to know is where they can't be slaves on a ship. They have to be transported. So they were on one planet going to another.
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah.
oh,
What's going on?
we got lost. Oh man.
No one's paying attention. No one's watching
Like
or supervising where they're going.
and like I said, in Amistad, it was a slave revolt. Okay.
But
So
these
they
guys just
took
got like they're just fucking like appeared, and they're like, what?
And then Ronald Reagan's like, if not now, when? And he lets them all in. Which they kind of have to do, because if you don't just like steamroll that part of the story, it's like you can't get the movie going. But yes, the
Sure.
aliens are accepted by the United States. They are now our new citizens. They're
And everybody's
slags.
like James Caan is like pissed and stuff. He's like a right-wing guy who's like, these fucking motherfucker. He's like watching them play some sport that it brought from their home planet and stuff, like at like a soccer field. He's like, what is that? Okay, what are they even doing?
He just doesn't like their appearance. He doesn't like how they look or that they're around. And he has no real deep racism.
My favorite thing about this movie, it has some interesting concepts, like you were saying, but the best thing by far is how watching James Caan have to be in this movie.
Yes.
And he's so pissed. you could tell he's so pissed that he's in this movie.
He's the best thing about the movie. By far.
He's like, fuck, I gotta do this
if James
fucking
Caan,
alien movie.
If James Caan wasn't in this movie, it would not be on this podcast. It would not be worthy. It's barely worthy as it is, but it's like,
it's always funny to watch like an old tough guy actor like him be like just debase himself because he's contractually obligated to be in a
it's
and just
not
really
Godfather.
be like, what the fuck? I used to do this with I should be in a scene with Robert Duvall right now, not this fucking alien. There's a funny, like, I took a screen grab of a shot with him where he's talking to 3 aliens. And he's just like in a stupid Dallas Cowboys sweater.
The aliens
good
look,
stuff.
The alien makeup is bad also.
Yeah, kind of Star Trek-y, right?
I was going to say they do the same thing in Star Trek, where to make someone look like an alien, they just slightly change their face and head. You know, like if there's some alien from another planet, like they'd have the same bodies as us, they'd be totally different, not just slightly different colored head.
They talk about it a little bit in the movie though, where it's like they are kind of his James Caan has like a partner that gets killed or whatever, and he's like, but before he gets killed, they're like, I wonder what the plumbing's like down, because they're so similar to us, and the partner's like, it's the same. And he's like, you can fuck him and stuff.
And James Caan's like,
Fun to
no
think
way.
about.
How do you know? Oh, don't make me think about that. You dirty slag piece of shit.
But they show them naked later, and they're not the same. In the morgue, they have 2 bodies out, and they didn't have any cocks, as far as I can see. Yes, no, you don't remember that part?
I think you dreamed that, dude.
After they got killed, there's a scene with them down underneath the hospital or something.
Well, they just don't want to show the cocks.
No,
It should be
okay.
big cock. Like
It's
the
just
guy
like,
talks about how he has a huge cock. The alien.
yeah.
Yes. So then we should have been able to see him.
So James Caan is your classic like Popeye Doyle, French Connection, white, mean, racist cop, Nick Nolte, 48 Hours, right? Manny Patinkin, the alien, he's kind of like Spock. He doesn't, everything's logical. Everything is, he's kind of confused and nerdy. He needs like jokes explained to him. And
Yeah, yeah.
he's like
He's
the
also like
first,
a family man. He's got a like James Caan is also like a huge loser. He's like a divorced dad, and
He's like Riggs. It's like Riggs and Lethal Weapon.
yeah,
broken man.
Drinking all the time.
And then Manny Patinkin is very calm and sensitive, but he's also like, are they trying to make him like buff looking? He just looks huge. He just looks like he's covered in like an inch of makeup all over his body. Like he's also wearing a bodysuit because this is right after Princess Bride, and he seems
damn, this is what
pretty
he went to.
lithe. He seems thin in Princess Bride.
Yeah, he's like a fencer.
So they must have been getting money. That's how James Caan and Manny Patinkin ended up in this. This must have a nice, quick and easy paycheck.
Yeah, totally.
By the numbers cop movie. And then here's the case. So James Caan's driving around with his partner. At first, his original partner is a human, a black guy who's in RoboCop. And they're talking about all the slags in Slagtown. They don't like him. And then all the shots of the slags in LA, the makeup on the extras is way shittier than the makeup you see later on in the movie. So they look really bad. They have like goofy heads. And they'll make jokes like they'll pass a dance class and it'll be a guy dancing with an alien. And James Caan will say like, it's like Fred Astaire and Ginger Slag. And his cop partner is like, man, you crazy.
Got him.
It would be fun to invent a slur. You know what I mean? That applies to like a fictional race or whatever, and then be able to just like fill that your movie would be like the Tarantino of that slur.
Of course. And here's the fucking annoying thing about the movie and how shitty it is. So in the movie they're called slags. I have no idea why they're called slags. Okay? But on the movie set, they had a better racist name for them. On the movie set, they called them potato heads, which is like a meaner, funnier thing, goofier thing to say, like, you fucking potato head. Like, it would have been,
That'd have been great.
but they don't put that in the movie. It's like people will figure it out. They'll work it and they'll get the good names going, the good insults. But they're driving around, and then this is a classic 80s cop movie thing. They see three dudes with giant guns walk into a liquor store, and they're going to rob the liquor store. And James Caan and his partner, they have a shootout. They're shooting at them. It turns out the aliens have these like super powerful guns. Their bullets can go through steel, go through like a pole, and they shoot James Caan's partner through his car, and he gets killed with like these giant slugs from like a drum barrel shotgun thing, right?
Yes.
And then he's dead. And then it turns out these aliens are on drugs, and they're so high they just go crazy and rob a liquor store. That's the plot of the movie. And one of the guys who robs the liquor store, his name is Rudyard Kipling, because all the aliens have fake names given to them by the U.S. Immigration office. This Rudyard Kipling guy, he works for the main bad guy, played by Terrence Stamp.
Well, what's Terrence Stamp? Wow, that's crazy.
And so Terrence Stamp is selling drugs to aliens because it's the drug they used to use on the spaceship, and it's like they're all secretly addicted to it, but no one on Earth is supposed to know that the aliens are all used to do drugs on the spaceship. But here's the thing.
That was another plot hole. That why did they not? Could they not know that they did drugs as slaves? Just they're gonna be.
They wouldn't accept them.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
That's what they said. Now, why is Rudyard Kipling at this liquor store robbery? That's the thing that doesn't make any sense. Why is the guy who works for the most powerful drug dealer, the businessman, why is he there? Just to connect the two?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like,
Why would he be doing street level stuff? He'd have some
Yeah.
underling doing it or something.
and then also, of course, why are they robbing a liquor store with the most powerful and rarest ammunition and weapons?
Yeah.
They're only taking some money.
They should be rich drug dealers. What are they doing there with all that?
Yes. So it's not exactly
The plot
Totally
is not
dynamite.
solid. I
It's
get that.
and then the interpersonal relationships. There's a lot of setup. There's some good chemistry between James Caan and Manny Patinkin, I guess.
Sure.
There's some good scenes between them. But James Caan's life in this movie, the way they dealt with it, the way they deal with his daughter, that's a whole thing. There's a whole plot line with his daughter, but we never see the daughter or the ex-wife until the very last scene when there's like a happy ending and a wedding. But like they build up this whole relationship. This is the thing you're supposed to care about James Caan. And then they never have it in the movie. They never show it. He just talks about it. He's like,
It's an afterthought.
Yeah,
like,
William, this movie sucks. Or
I don't wanna go-
stupid and bad.
I don't want to go to my daughter's wedding because my ex-wife has to pay for it. See, I thought the big reveal was going to be that his daughter was marrying an alien. And it would have been like,
No, no. You don't want. We don't
that's
want
why
that.
he doesn't like the aliens. That's why he doesn't like his alien partner. That's why he didn't want to go to the wedding. And then you see at the end, now that he's friends with Manny Patinkin, his new alien partner, who became his partner the day after his buddy was killed. Now he can go to the wedding. And that's when I realized what this movie should be. This movie should be remade like 21 Jump Street. This should be a comedy. This is a comedy premise. And there's so many easy things that like you could do with a comedy. And you could have Mel Gibson as the cop. You could have Bowen Yang as the alien, and then you could just have a hilarious movie.
Mel Gibson and Bowen, yeah.
Or I was thinking Denzel Washington
Bowen Yang.
and maybe
Hey,
you know,
this is nobody cares. Nobody's seen this movie.
what are you talking about? Everybody's
Nobody-
seen Alien Nation. You don't know.
Was it popular when it
Why
came
you
out?
stop trying to punch up this movie. That's like
Do you know the guy from
over,
like
man.
Problamistas or whatever, that guy? Him and Denzel Washington, that would be hilarious. This movie
Don't
is a
know what you're
great
talking about.
premise. This is a
Okay.
great premise.
We get it. You saw this movie when you were 8,
5.
5.
Yeah, 5. Maybe even 4. I mean, this movie was just 5. Did you know this inspired a TV series called Alienation on Fox?
Wow.
Did not know that.
And
Did you watch the TV show too?
Yes, and 5 television movies.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. So it's kind of a cinematic universe.
Yes.
Speaking of a shitty alien make, because like cinematic universes stuff, so shitty alien. This is like the Marvel aliens look this shitty. I feel like unless they're like the CGI aliens, but like the face makeup aliens in Marvel movie, there's no way to make that look good. Seems like
Vision or Nebula, the girl with the blue shit on her face. It's just
or
makeup.
Gamora, yeah, or like the Krulls or whatever. These guys look like the Krulls basically.
These guys look. I think these guys look worse.
There's no like. It seems like there's a ceiling with makeup if you're trying to do an alien thing. You got to go like more.
Klingon, Deep Space Nine, those kind of guys. You need like weird like troll babies. You need like a Star Wars thing with like a guy with like a big dick growing out of the top of his head, like in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
fangs.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Jabba the Hutt.
Well, like
That's what I'm
Thanos
no.
looks really cool, but like, and yeah, like a bigger
Men in
one's like
Black.
Jabba.
Men in Black. Almost the same movie. I think like I mean, obviously, like, Seth Rogen should be in this remake and and have all his buddies play aliens who are wacky, and all the aliens should be different, right?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Kind of like Men in Black, but raunchy, you know?
I did kind of like how this movie is like it's kind of like like a sleazy it's like nastier than it kind of needs to be.
It's R-rated. It would
Yeah.
be PG-13 now, but yeah.
So that's something.
They go to a strip club and there's an alien dancing around.
That was a
And
cool
James Caan.
striptease.
James Caan's and he kind of likes it, but he never fucks an alien. It's like he sets up.
Yeah, he should fuck an alien for sure.
You got to see the scene where he checks the plumbing.
Well, she checks his plumbing. He doesn't really check. He doesn't check her plumbing.
But the striptease, that was really cool. I've never seen a striptease like that.
I actually did like that too. How they did it with no nudity or making it any sort of nakedness at all. It was very sensual with that.
Yes, but
lace.
But it's very
that
clever
nice,
though.
long
It's
white
like
cloth.
It's like this alien stripper like going around these like different poles with like this big sheet and like unwrapping herself, and it gets like stuck around this. It's like the most brilliant strip tease I've ever seen in this stupid movie.
In with the Rolling Stones playing over it.
Oh yeah. Hey, another well, here, let's hold on.
What do you think they're like here? The other thing is James Caan can get blown by an alien. They have mouths.
They sure do.
Very good point.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's like fun to think about fucking an alien and any type of alien or whatever. So it's like that's what a scene that people want to see. They're bringing
like
it up. They're kind of
yeah, have him get
teasing
drunk
it.
and then he wakes up. It's like, whoa, that was crazy last night.
yeah.
And the alien's like, you stuck it in my Garfunkel. He's all like, Paul Simon did what now? Bridge over troubled water. Garfunkel.
Hey-yo.
You call your Whoza a Garfunkel? I got to get out of here. This
Man.
is too much for me. This is
That was
no,
a great
James Caan
dialogue
is
for this movie.
James
That was a
Caan
good
is all uptight. He can't. I can't take it. Okay. Well, what is that? Like if the alien does anything, they go to a taco shop and their food gets switched, and then James Caan opens up the alien's food and he's like, "What is that? Huh? You kidding me with that?"
Yeah.
And
Try
he
it.
throws
you
away
little
his own
pussy.
food. He's so disgusted.
Then he goes,
He can't
"It's
eat his
beef-
own food.
He is
It's
a little
Beaver.
bitch in this movie. It's
It's
funny to
Beaver.
watch him be pissed off, and because he's like, they really make him play a loser. And remember when he's like listening to his daughter's voicemail, and she's like, "You're probably gonna save this tape because I said I love you or whatever."
About to tear
He's
up.
just sitting there being like, he just is. It's so humiliating for James Caan, and that's the best draw of the movie is just watching a tough guy movie star. Just fucking
be vulnerable."
it's humanizing, yeah. It's his most humanizing role.
What if he was raped by an alien?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Brian,
That'd make
is
more
it Brian
sense.
Thompson? The bad guy from Cobra is one of the aliens. Did you recognize him?
He's
No,
the
I
big
didn't.
one. Yeah, he's the
who gets
one they
in-
find in the bar.
And all of them look like him. They all have leather jackets, and
Oh yeah,
his makeup
how
is
they pick
especially
him out.
bad. And there's some,
that
but there's
bar's
some
pretty
people.
cool.
There's some people in that bar with really shitty makeup.
Well, you can't make everybody look good.
Yeah, that's hard.
Expensive.
It's just a lot of work. They had the money. They just didn't feel like kind of.
Time.
Yeah.
Time is money.
And what do
No,
the
they had
aliens
they
drink?
had time to.
What do the aliens drink? These these crazy
Oh, they drink
aliens.
sour milk.
And they get that sour milk breath. That's disgusting.
It's kind of cool though that they, this movie has good world building from this because it's like they can like breathe methane or whatever, so they work in these like methane refineries, something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
And they're just like the aliens in Signs. They can't touch water.
Salt
But yeah, the
water.
seawater
Oh,
is
it's
cool.
gotta be
It's like
seawater,
battery acid to them.
saltwater.
That's kind of cool. It's cool to like that scene where the guy gets killed by like being carried into the salt water, like into a wave, basically. It's a cool way to kill a guy in a movie.
And the four guys are laughing. They're like, "You ever see this before?" Come apart like nothing. Just laugh it. And Terrence Stamp is there staring at it, and the waves are getting very close to his feet. He's not even scared. He's like, "You must get used to what you are afraid of." No, you want to talk about an actor slumming it? That's Terrence Stamp.
Yeah, that's
That's a-
awesome.
He has to go in the makeup chair 4 hours a day. James Caan, he just puts on the same clothes.
Yeah, that's cool. By the way, James Caan has the same sunglasses as my wife currently does in this movie. They look exactly the same.
Are they Carreras? They look like Carreras.
Oh, I don't know. But
Tia?
my wife is rocking the James Caan sunglasses.
Nice.
Yeah.
White sneakers.
Anyway, I'm
Blue
glad
jeans.
that when you were a little gay boy and you watched this movie and now you're making us watch it and do an episode about it.
Hey, they can't all be good. After Zone of Interest, we needed a little palate cleanser. We need something stupid.
I hear you. I hear you.
And like,
It was entertaining. It was fun to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. I had a good time. That's what I'm saying. Like this movie would have, if this movie played at a theater, it would kill, I bet, because it's like really consistently stupid and like funny to watch James Caan be like pissed and embarrassed and everything.
Got a
dated.
broad appeal.
Yeah, people would love it.
It's like, oh, look at 1988 aliens. They're so stupid.
It's crazy that they made this in 1988 and and then does this happen in 1991?
Yes.
What?
The aliens got smart in 3 years.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, obviously the clear inspiration for all this is the Cuban migrant crisis, right? The Scarface.
At the time, yeah. Okay, if you want to put it in the context of when it was made, that makes sense.
So yeah, they're
And
Cubans.
they come in over the ocean or whatever. That looked really good, I thought, the beginning when they like the footage of like this ship and stuff. It's probably really easy to make that. Anybody, I guess, makes alien ships.
Well, it's like home video footage.
Yeah. But it looks cool.
It's blurry. It helps. Yeah, it looks like, something on hard copy or some shit.
Oh, another thing, you know how like they all have like crazy names. Yeah, I heard you say that. I spilled my fucking drink, by the way. That's why everything was going crazy. But I heard you talk about their names and stuff. But it's like they
Rudyard
have
Kipling.
Yeah, they have stupid names. The guy's like Sam Francisco or whatever. But it kind of shows like it's like why don't they just have their native names? It kind of shows the backwardness of the whole like concept behind like trying to like or like anglicize or whatever names of immigrants and stuff, because they're going to be different. They're very different anyway.
Okay.
Why
Mr. Woke over here?
I'm just saying.
Mr. Woke.
I'm just trying to find something to talk about with this movie
Look, when my family came through Ellis Island, they got the details wrong. My grandmother, they just said she was born a different year on her birth certificate. It was a different, like 1 year off. Like they would just change it. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's
It's
kind of
like-
cool. I get it. It's fun to do to people.
I got a
And,
similar thing that my original last name was Gomes, but for my Portuguese great grandfather to join the English Navy, he had to have an English name, so they changed it to Thomas.
Damn, that's that's not even like
Completely different.
yeah.
Sorry, William, you were saying?
So you're Mike
I'm
Gomes.
It should be Mike Gomes. I should be Mike Gomes. Gomes is how it's pronounced in Portuguese, if I'm not
Gomes.
mistaken.
Well, okay,
Manny
besides
Patinkin's,
that,
hold
that
on.
name
Manny
should be changed.
Patinkin's original name in the screenplay was George Jetson. That would have been a hilarious joke, but they couldn't
would
get
be.
permission from the Jetsons. Hanna-Barbera put their foot
Imagine.
down. They're like, we're not helping your stupid ass movie.
Yeah.
Make a joke out of our brilliant character, George Jetson.
Our brilliant space drama, unlike yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Denzel Washington. He's like, these fucking aliens are pissing me off. You know?
Training Day with an alien.
Yeah.
It's not like
You
it's
ever
gonna be like
s-
more like Rush Hour with Denzel Washington in it.
Ooh. Jackie
That's a
Chan
really
an
fun idea.
alien. Jackie Chan
Yeah,
can play the alien.
it is kind of the same sort of movie actually as
Yes.
Rush Hour. Jackie Chan is the alien for sure.
And then the Chinese guys are doing the crime.
They're aliens.
I've been saying that for years.
Well,
Now I know why.
they were doing something in Rush Hour. I can't remember. We talked about it.
Something with drugs or some shit.
Triads. I think it was the triads. Wait, who do you guys like more, the Yakuza or the triads?
The Yakuza.
Japanese, but I might say the triads just because they're bigger and they have more reach.
Yakuza is the best.
Damn.
Yakuza is just Japan, and do they even do anything anymore?
Yeah, they're so broke they've been caught. They've been arrested for like stealing food at the grocery store.
Awesome.
And there's lots of articles about how the Yakuza aren't. It's not like how it used to be.
Isn't it kind of like
Yeah,
bad
then I like the
strategy
Yakuza better now.
because aren't the Yakuza like it's very obvious who is Yakuza in Japan? You were telling me that, William.
Yeah, they tattoo their whole bodies and everybody knows who they are.
Yeah.
And then they
So
become
it's-
pariah. They become pariahs.
Maybe not the best strategy. Poor guys. Those are like Raiders fans.
They're descendants of samurais, just like the Raiders.
I thought a
Society,
lot of them
pariahs
were,
of society.
Koreans.
I mean,
Oh,
what's
that's
the
cool.
difference?
It's cool they're descendants of samurais.
Koreans, yeah, there's a lot of Koreans in Japan, so it wouldn't surprise me. That
That's
are
my
like,
understanding.
apparently they're the Jews of Japan.
Jesus,
They do
Where'd
like
you hear that?
entertainment,
that's awful.
entertainment, things like that. That's what I heard.
Cool. That's fun. They have their own version. Awesome. How come there's not Jews in Japan? You know?
They didn't allow anyone into their country
I
for
can't-
like until recently.
Why can't the Jews' homeland be in Japan? Why can't that be the safe place for Jews in the world?
I ordered a matzo ball soup. What is this? There's an egg. I don't know. I think they would like it actually. There's not a lot of dairy.
Yeah.
A lot of pork. No, there's a lot of beef too. I mean,
There's that chicken and an egg dish that is like the most anti kosher dish you
Kosher.
could. Yeah,
Donburi.
yeah, the one with the egg and it's like a comfort dish. Can't remember.
Mm.
Are eggs not kosher?
You can't cook a egg and you can't cook a baby in its mother's milk is where the kosher thing
Oh
comes
Lord.
from. So cooking an egg
That is
inside
really
of
fucked
egg,
up when you said
or
put it like that.
chicken with egg. Yes.
A chicken cutlet over rice and then put a little egg on top.
Yeah. Oyakodon or something.
But this is like a misunderstanding of what an egg is. It's not like a baby. You're not eating like a baby every time you eat an egg.
Oh,
You're eating a fetus. I mean,
No,
where's
it's not
life
a
begin?
it's not a fetus. It's an
unfertilized.
egg.
It's unfertilized.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
placenta.
Women
I
just
don't think that-
constantly have a fetus inside of their body.
No, it's their.
I don't
Isn't
think
their?
that's
Every
I thought
month
it's their,
they abort, their body aborts the fetus.
it's their
Yes.
period.
Bingo.
God,
It's their
Yeah, you're just
menstrual.
eating the chicken's period, dude. It's not a big deal.
I gotta stop eating.
Tastes
eggs.
good to me.
Hey, eggs are. Don't stop eating eggs. Why? Because it's period stuff. You think it's gross?
I mean, you put it like that, it sounds gross.
You're gonna stop eating eggs and start just eating menstrual blood.
I'm just gonna eat the blood. No
That's-
eggs.
He's gonna eat the
You
load
a
from
nasty
The
boy.
rooster.
placenta. You're
Oh,
supposed to eat it, right? So you don't lose the nutrients.
milk the
from your-
rooster.
Oh.
I want to see what that looks like. I want to see I want to see the penis. I want to
I
I
see
want to see
his.
the
You wanna
alien
see-
penis.
No.
I want
See
Cox
Denzel,
cock?
I want Denzel Washington.
like to see
Have
the
to deal
alien's
with this.
penis. I want to see the rooster's penis.
I want Denzel Washington's daughter
There should just be a book that has pictures of every penis, every type of every animal, you know.
Great idea for a coffee table book.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
you're at the
Okay, delete this. Delete this
You're
from
at the
episode.
publishing house, and they're like, "You wrote this book?" You're like, "No, I want to read this book."
Did you just get on making this a thing? I'm
You
waiting.
can make this yourself. You can print it and make your own. Get your own folder. Three-hole
gonna-
punch. Make this book yourself.
It's
Adam.
going to become my passion project.
No, I think it'd be funny if Denzel Washington has a scene where he has to take his daughter to meet her date, and then it's an alien, and he's
Look
all
who's coming
freaked
to
out.
dinner.
Yes, and that's funny. That's a funny scene. He's like, so
Yeah, that would be a cool movie. I wish we could watch it.
Hey, Mike, you weren't here last time we watched we watched Predator or whatever, and we were going to talk about
Predator
alien
2.
stuff.
I
And then
missed
but you
Predator
weren't
2.
here.
No, I was not.
But I was ready. I thought you were going to like throw down with some alien stuff.
That was when you were doing it in the afternoon, right? I couldn't make it.
Hey, man, it's cool. It's in the past. Let's move on. I'm
Okay.
just saying. But I hear you. I know you want to talk about aliens.
Where are you getting this from? That I like
It's not-
aliens.
He's
it's not
hoping.
true.
I'm
He's
more into the
hoping.
guns. I'm into the guns of these movies. That's supposed to be my thing.
yeah, James Caan is a great gun
James
Aliens
Gunn.
is-
Casull, 454 Casull.
with five bullets going in. That's awesome.
Can't fit 6. Yeah, that's definitely a real round end gun. It's like a rifle bullet in a pistol.
with a laser sight.
Yeah, you could get it like that. It's so funny to see how they look like in this movie and also in the first Terminator, where he has the laser sight, where it's like a huge telescope on top of the gun. It's definitely not like that anymore. Yeah, it'd be just like a little credit card size scope.
And James Caan's such an asshole. He makes fun of Manny Patinkin for not hitting anything, and it's like, hey, you have a laser sight.
Yeah.
Do you think you're so great at shooting
Having a laser sight would be embarrassing, I feel like.
on a gun?
It's like, what are you, a baby?
Well,
Why
a
is he
handgun.
carrying that thing around with him? Some sort of giant holster.
A
Ain't
handgun.
gonna fit.
Yeah,
How
totally.
how far are you supposed to shoot with a handgun? 30
50
feet,
yards.
50
yards. Yeah, which is
and then closer. So you need a laser
Yeah.
sight to hit 50 yards.
I don't. It could help.
And then what? You're supposed to get down on one knee
Yeah, if you
and like
suck.
hold two hands and like really aim.
With that gun, yes, that would be what you want to do with that gun because that's like a hunting gun.
But he
That's
just
like
is
a
run.
pistol for hunting.
But he is driving his car.
Just
And he's
blasting around.
He's holding the wheel with his left hand, and he has the gun with his right hand in front of Manny Patinkin's face, shooting at the car next to him, and he can't hit anyone. He's just wildly firing his rifle pistol in the neighborhood in Echo Park, just shooting everywhere.
That would be me if I had a gun.
Too
I would have
tight,
like a
unlikely.
big huge laser or like laser sight, and I'd be like missing wildly.
Yes.
Yeah, James Gunn is fucking. He looks like an idiot this whole movie. I mean, James Caan, whatever his name is.
And when he actually uses that gun on the final alien, the final boss alien, it doesn't work anyways. DC comes right back for being shot from it.
Yeah, it's frustrating script.
Let me ask you this. There's a scene of Manny Patinkin tells him, like, with the Cobra guy, after he beats him up, he says, you know, if you hit him under in the ribs, that's
their
how you kill.
balls.
That's where you can weaken them. Yeah. Does
The
he
ribs
do
are
that?
the balls.
I couldn't remember the other scene where he hit someone like that.
Yes, he does near the end. He's like, "Oh, it works." Remember, he hits one of the guys on the side. And he's like, "Oh, that actually works."
In that office building and that stupid drug deal.
I can't remember where exactly, but he does definitely hit one of them later.
The dock scene.
Yes, in the docks, somewhere in that area.
Got to have a scene at the docks.
And he pushes Terrence Stamp in the water.
Oh, he jumps out of the boat. He jumps out of the boat. You dumb motherfucker, and jumps him into the water.
Classic.
Man,
Good stuff, guys.
if the aliens were Chinese, they could all know kung fu. That would be a much better movie. Like, I think we need to improve this film. It's like we all need to have pitches on how do we make this better. What do you want to see an Alienation remake? Naked aliens.
Yeah. Penises.
That would be nice.
I want to see what the penis looks like.
Alien veg.
And James Caan's like, oh God, come on. They're in the
Slag
shower.
slit.
Yeah.
They're in
yeah.
the shower. Manny Patinkin's just walking around with big hogs swinging.
It's like slapping him in the face.
There's like a Rubik's Cube on the tip. He's like, what is that, a Rubik's Cube? He's like, yes, it's a puzzle. Would you like to figure it out? He's like, Jesus Christ, no.
Yeah, if
Can't
you
deal
solve
with
the Rubik's Cube, he comes.
Yeah.
That would be
Oh,
tight.
and it comes out his ears. It's like, we ejaculate from our ears. Oh,
Man, this
geez,
is really
come on.
fun. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, that's the nice thing about aliens. You can just come up with any.
Because it's not under. They don't
New way
define it.
to
Well,
come.
their whole thing is like, we drink sour milk. We eat raw beaver meat. It's just like everything is stupid and like weird and to make James Caan disgusted.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, come on.
I didn't catch that it was beaver meat. I thought he was saying it was
Yeah.
like it's Bieber meat or some sort of weird like alien
It's beaver.
named meat.
No, raw beaver.
It's
Yeah,
like
they just-
sashimi. Yeah, it's
Down
like
in downtown New York, there's LA. They have a raw beaver. It just
Yeah.
Shit's
I was like,
Slag
there.
Town.
Why is that beaver?
Slag
Come on.
Town.
Slagtown has all the. That's like District 9. They got all the leftover meats.
Yeah. I mean, we have a Koreatown, so they're kind of Asian.
That's very true. They might eat beaver there.
It's like a wet market thing. Yeah.
We got to have the aliens come back looking for their slaves. I mean, that's the ending we want.
That's a
That'd be a
big,
good second movie.
Yeah, that's like its own.
I don't think
movie
it's an
kind of
ending.
thing.
Yeah, It'd be like
Or they
some
show
sort
up
of
in the last
war-
scene.
War over the slaves, like a civil war.
That could
Or,
be Mel Gibson.
or you know what? We don't do that. We don't do anything. That's
Just let 'em
another
take 'em.
option. The other
Let 'em-
option is to not do anything. To just
that's
to
the
not
option they
change
did,
anything.
but they did.
not think about
That's
this
the-
ever again.
That's what they did, and we're not going to do that.
Oh, I see where. Okay, you're saying you want to be better, build back better.
I want I like remember the end of Apocalypto when the ships are on the shore.
Yes.
Yeah, that's always.
I bet
it's a
at the end
classic
of this
ending.
movie there should be like giant spaceships, and they're like regal Spanish aliens, and they're like, "Where are our slaves?"
Got special armor, steel armor. We can't deal with.
Yeah, they're like Dracula
Ugh.
in Bram Stoker's Dracula, like beautiful red armor, fleshy looking, very organic. And James
Long
Caan's like,
flowing hair.
who the fuck are these guys? Ah,
Slags from space. These ain't no slags.
you got a
These
permit to
some-
park that thing?
Ugh.
Ah,
Let me
God
talk to
damn
the
it.
head
yeah.
slag. We talk
And
to the
instead of-
slag in charge.
Instead of riding on horses, they're just like butt fucking horses. He's like, geez, come on, that's disgusting. Why are you doing that?
With their
Where'd
Rubik's
you get
Cube
that horse to
dicks.
fuck? You got that weird Rubik's Cube. Solved it. Dude, that'd be awesome. Manny Patinkin solves the dick. It's like, why are you doing that, George? Come on. Why are you doing that? You're a cop. You're the force. Fuck. And also, it's like, this is LA. We can have a fucking Beverly Hills alien. We can have a West Side surfing alien.
Bro.
The possibilities are endless.
How do you surf? The salt water, doesn't it kill you? He's like, we wear a condom over our whole body on the board. And it's just a guy in a giant plastic wrapper on a surfboard.
That's cool. Oh yeah, there's a scene where James Caan has to explain what a condom is to the alien.
And does he put on his dick and have an
With a
awesome
woman sitting
scene?
right there.
But it's just funny to watch James Caan have to explain what a condom is. He's like, you put it on your penis.
He like won't. He's like afraid to say it. He's like,
I think that was just him as the real James Caan being embarrassed to.
to what,
Talk about
act
condoms.
and be paid? I mean, what is his problem? Do your make the scene better, you idiot. You're making it worse.
No, he's right.
No, fuck that. Fuck him. Daniel Day-Lewis would be awesome as this character.
Oh yeah.
Fully committed.
No, it's good when a movie's like this, though, to just watch an actor begrudgingly go through it. The movie. That's like
He said
you can't
that
see that in everything. You know what I mean? It's a
there's an
novel.
Onion AV Club interview with him called Random Roles, and they bring up Alienation. He's like, why would anyone want to talk about that movie? They're like,
Is that
well,
why you
it's
picked it?
it's like a cult movie. People like it. He's like, the script was way better. The director sucked. The thing didn't. It
Mm.
just there was a lot of problems, a lot of rewrites.
Can I say something? Tooting my own horn. I felt like early on, I was like, this direction is off, and I feel like I feel like that's the source of his frustration. I was just picturing him. Also, this is the thing about actors. If you guys have like a great say you're like, I don't know what I don't know what this director's deal was. I'm gonna pretend that he was like kind of young or whatever. Or this is like his first big movie, and he's like his chance. And he's
Sure.
like, holy shit, I got James Caan. This is fucking amazing. James Caan shows up on set. He doesn't have a process or like a method like Francis Ford Coppola or whatever. You know what I mean? He's like, he has maybe his own thing, but he's like inexperienced and stuff too. He's like also just like feeling the pressure of like having a movie with like a crew and budget and all that stuff. He's trying to make. And James Caan is like, fuck, I'm on a fucking movie with a guy who has no idea what he's doing. I should be in Godfather 4 or whatever. Like, and so the James Caan is just like, God damn it, the whole time. So, and it's like the director immediately knows that James Caan is pissed that he's in this movie and he has to be in this movie. Just watching James Caan, like, fucking have no idea, or just like dick or just half-ass a thing, and then and just look like an idiot the other half of the time. Like, I feel for this guy. I
Why?
made a
Fuck
movie.
him.
Well, I had made a movie with like a smally big actor that had where I was like unprepared for I made one movie with like just friends, and I made one movie that had like a couple of actors, and like the ego, just like having ego was like a shock, or just kind of like a bizarre thing that I had to like deal with during
Mm-hmm.
the production that was like really hard actually to deal with.
They say men are so much worse with this aspect in movie making, especially like lead actor guys are like really into like changing things.
Yeah, demanding changes, not respecting,
Because
not like
ultimately,
taking
but here's the
direction,
thing.
you know?
Sure. That's a Bruce Willis thing on Last Boy Scout. Like he had his ideas, but Bruce Willis understood it was a Bruce Willis movie. So he wanted to like please the fans of Die Hard.
There's some truth to that though. If you're big
Give him
enough, if you're
and it's like,
actual
hey,
star.
people are seeing this because of me. But James Caan is just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't fucking
Like,
care.
let me wear my Dallas Cowboys sweater and my wife's sunglasses.
I bet he was divorced like 2 years before this or something, or getting divorced.
Definitely. This is definitely a low point in his life, I would say, that you're witnessing. And that's part of the fun.
I didn't think of that. That's a good way of looking at it.
He's been
Like a
divorced
positive
4
and a negative.
times, but he was only
Yes.
divorced in 77. They said he used to just hang out at the Playboy Mansion and have sex with every Playboy centerfold.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
like, he doesn't want to be in this movie. He just wants to be an act like a movie star. But he's like, fuck, his agent got him that. He's probably so pissed at his agent. Somebody on his team fucked up big time when he got this movie.
Well, it's like he fucked up. He didn't read the script.
Or he said he liked the script, and then he
I
got
don't
there
think
and he
he's
didn't
a
like the
victim.
director.
He's not a victim. He's part of the problem.
Yeah, of course.
But also, he's
No,
the
he's a
best
fucking
thing.
idiot.
He's the best
He's
part of the
like-
movie. The movie
Well,
would be nothing without him.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's definitely the best part because it's fun to watch him be annoyed and stuff. But I'm thinking, like, does he?
Is he
bring
responsible for
movie-
how shitty the movie is? Yes.
does he
his-
bring like a movie star quality to this particular role that
Yes,
otherwise
yes.
wouldn't do it? I guess I guess he does.
He's the best thing and the worst
doesn't,
thing.
like,
but it's
light
all-
it up.
I mean, he's not the worst thing. The script is the worst thing. It's just like if you have a bad screenplay, yeah, it's pointless. You could. What are you gonna do?
You can't fix it with an amazing actor, is what you're saying.
I feel like the scene where
You'd have to rewrite the movie, which apparently happened, and it seemed to make it worse. So
I feel like the scene where James Caan was like was lost on the movie or whatever was like the thing where with his first partner where they're like we're watching the robbery and they're being like so super weird and everything. And you remember what I'm talking about? It's just like this is like the most bizarre interaction I've ever seen.
Don't stare. Either like not looking at what's going on, but trying to describe what's
And they're
going
like,
on.
"Hey, maybe we should go over there." And the guy's
Watch
like,
my back.
Okay.
You watch my back. Yeah. Where's your vest? Oh, in the trunk where I left it. Yeah.
I could see
alright.
James Caan being really pissed after that.
Terrible police work. Terrible police work.
Yeah. It's just it's very funny though. Check
It's
it
a
out.
ve-
This
it's
is a
a-
genre.
it's-
Yeah.
But it's a perfect premise. How could they not nail it? I guess because it's so absurd. There's nothing that can. It can only be a comedy. It can't be. You can't treat this real, and that's the problem. They make it into this lame ass melodramatic, mediocre.
Yeah, it's like an allegory for
race, but doesn't dig
affirmative
into
action
anything
and race
deep.
and shit.
Doesn't
Should be
dig
like
into
a
anything deep.
Fairly Brothers movie or something.
Yes, it should be a comedy. It should be wacky.
But
It should
there's
be making fun of cop movies. It should just be a satire.
but there is like this is like in the there should be like a category of movies where you're watching a movie star be
Humiliated.
like in a movie against his will. Yeah.
But he's
like,
in the
what?
movie. He's getting paid. He's not a slave. Okay. He's not doing this for gambling debts. And also, it's like his partner is black at the beginning. So he's not racist. If it's not like a white cop
bet you-
with like a cop with white hair got killed, like an Irish guy, his best bud, like the guy in To Live and Die in LA with the mustache. Like a guy like that's not being
Yeah.
killed. It's a black guy. And he's like, hey, I'm racist. I don't like slags.
But
It's
think about like if
but be
aliens
nice to
showed up.
be nice to the black people.
Yeah. If aliens showed up though, I feel like a lot of racism would be like just shifted to that, which could be
Yes.
good.
Well,
Could be-
yes. We're dealing with
Reagan
it right
made
now.
a very famous speech about that, right? Which is probably why they put him in this movie.
Migrants and everything and all that bullshit. Everybody's pissed about the migrants. The aliens would get blamed for. It would be political. It'd be annoying.
No, it'd be cool.
Aliens beat up a cop in New York. And Michael Rappaport's like, we got to get these aliens out of New York City or I'm voting for Trump. It's on the table. It's
it's
real. But yeah.
Oh man.
And then in the title, Alien Nation. Is James Caan supposed to be alienated? That's not even. They changed the title. The original title is something extremely dumb. It's like Black Cold Death or like something that made no sense.
Cool.
That just wasn't even like clever. Like something so dumb. Just like the most generic cop title.
Yeah.
I bet they just bought this movie because they're like, it's gonna make $1 million. It's gonna make $1 billion. This is gonna be a huge hit. Fucking aliens and like a cop.
James Caan.
We'll get Stallone. We'll get Sylvester Stallone. Oh yeah, and they're like, yeah, we'll do it. And then they're like, Stallone said no. Fuck.
Fuck.
We got
We'll get a
James
real-
Caan.
We got a really good actor, Manny Patinkin. He has no part, but that he'll make it good. They probably just saw money and just didn't think.
This is
They
the
just-
80s, baby.
It was all about
Or-
the concept.
This is something that you make on cocaine.
Yes.
Something you think about on cocaine, and then you look at the makeup and you're like, yeah, that looks good. Because you're just sweating and you're,
Eyes are dilated.
yeah.
Judgment is off.
Exactly. You're like, James Caan wants to wear a Dallas Cowboys shirt. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a
Let's
really
do it.
cool
Let's do
idea.
it. Get him one. Get him one.
Ladies, sunglasses. Yeah, put those on, dude.
He's in a 70s sci-fi movie, Rollerball, that is pretty dull, also pretty boring, but
We should do that one next.
he it's pretty good. I mean, Norman Jewison.
Hey, don't what's his real name, dude? Don't say that. Give the man some respect. What's Norman's real last name?
He's a slag. I don't know. I can't pronounce
There's
it.
no way his real last name is Jewison.
I just watched Moonstruck. That's another Norman Jewison movie.
What? This is not. Show the man some respect and say what his real name is. Don't say this.
The guy who directed this movie, is it Graham Barker or Graham Baker? He directed a movie called Beowulf, 1999, with Christopher Lambert.
Ooh, that sounds good
Cartoon?
too.
Was that the cartoon one?
No, this is like a straight-to-video movie. Beowulf, Christopher
No.
Lambert. Kind of want to
What
check
is
that out.
What is this noise? What is this?
That's me reading the DVD title a million times when I work
What
at
is going on?
Suncoast.
Hold on, I'm
Adam's-
hearing like horn music. Are you guys playing? I'm
No,
hearing
you are.
crazy shit right now.
No,
I hear
Okay,
no
sorry.
horns.
Okay. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. We could. Oh, it's the Ropers intro thing. Just like showed up.
what? That song is tight.
That just started playing.
Bum, bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum. Have you ever heard the Ropers theme song, Mike?
No, I don't. I don't know what the Ropers are.
I didn't
So-
know it. Yeah.
Three's Company spinoff about the Ropers with Norman Fell, Jeffrey Tambor. It's like the
Oh.
shit. You want to talk about cocaine, like induced garbage TV spinoffs.
You said
The
this is a
Roper-
takeoff of Three's Company.
It's a spinoff
Oh, okay. No,
because like
I've not
Norman
seen that.
Fell was the Ropers, Mr. Roper. He was
Right,
the
right,
one
right.
who
Yeah,
owned
I
the
remember.
building.
Sure. I have to check it
That's
out.
garbage.
Well, maybe I'll check it out.
But they made a TV show out of Alienation. They did a better job with the world. They filled it in more. It was the era of just shitty Fox programming, and they would just throw everything at the wall.
Oh
Fucking-
yeah, like VIP, the Pamela Anderson show.
Yeah, that was on
What's the other one?
CW maybe, but that was similar. There's a lot of garbage.
Oh, okay.
We don't have TV like this anymore where they just would make this garbage.
I miss garbage.
I loved it.
Yeah.
The Stargate TV show on Showtime that went on for like years and has like a devoted following. It was like, what is this? Stargate SG-1.
What's that Crow show with like the hot lady?
The
It's
Crow.
a Crow TV show. There was a
There
Highlander
was.
TV show, and they would be on. There were shows, yeah, like on at like midnight on CW.
Oh yeah. Like Renegade.
Yeah,
Renegade. Yeah. Renegade is like a big one, I feel like. Wait,
These
am I thinking of
hour-long-
the Crow or is it something else? Highlander the Raven. That's what I was thinking
Ooh.
of.
there is a Crow one that's really shitty. There's a lot of garbage like this. It's a very late '80s, early '90s kind of feel.
That's when the best Star Trek was on.
These are the kind of things where it's like if you're watching if you have the option to watch this on Netflix, you're never gonna click on it.
Why
But
not?
if it's I'm just saying like the average person, but if it's just like on UPN on one of your
Mm.
like 40 channels, every day at 4 o'clock or whatever, you're gonna eventually watch it and you'll be like, damn, this is pretty good.
You don't go channel flipping no more. Back in the
Bingo.
90s, we would flip the channel and you would have to wait for something good to be on. You're like, okay, The Simpsons are on at 6. What am I
Mhm.
going to do until then?
Check out the
Watch-
TV Guide channel.
Or you just flip through the whole thing, watching weird stuff.
The Wonder Years, that's what I call that time.
And it's like a montage of you watching the TV Guide review channel looking for something to on.
The Highlander hot lady from Highlander is like one of the people in the credits that like Paul that runs up and waves at the camera from Wonder Years. But it's Pamela Anderson from VIP.
then you get to The Simpsons at 6, and you're like so happy. You're like, oh,
Dude, Simpsons, an hour of Simpsons, then an hour of Seinfeld. That was my shit.
and just every day for like 7 years.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're an adult and you're like, wow, that was my childhood.
Kids in the Hall,
It's
2
over.
hour. That they used to do Kids in the Hall
Ooh,
at
yeah.
4 p.m.
Dude, you could have yourself a nice little programming slate if you knew how to jump around.
There was HBO 2 when I was in high school. Would always play Tales from the Crypt and a Larry Sanders from like 8 and 8:30. Forget about it. You're entertained and scared. Some of
Hell
those
yeah.
Tales from the Crypts are fucking good.
That Tales from the Crypt has like I don't know how to describe the quality it has that is like kind of chilling. And it's like almost like the cable TV aspect of it makes it like the lack of artisticness to it. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay.
Beautiful
Gritty?
show, well made.
No, not to
Exceptional
speak down,
quality.
not to talk.
I'm not talking
I'm
down
not talking
on it.
shit about it. I'm saying
Whirlpool,
like,
that episode is beautiful. The first episode directed by Robert Zemeckis with the Santa Claus serial
I don't
killer.
know.
That one's great. Schwarzenegger directed one where he
but
plays
they're
an old
chilling,
man.
more chilling. I feel like it has like
It has a TV movie aesthetic, but it's better
which is
than
good for
it's
what
better
it is.
than Renegade. It's better than the CW garbage we were talking about.
I'm saying that's like a thing in its favor where it makes it more chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm talking
the
about
thing-
something that's a little like,
Yeah, but you can't
I can't
articulate anything
articulate.
you're saying. You're like, I'm describing something. It's like H.P. Lovecraft
That's the
trying to
problem.
describe a Tales from the Crypt episode, but he can't. It's like, it's the words fail me.
yes, exactly. The words fail me.
It's so chilling. But also Tales from the Crypt and that kind of shit with guest directors, that was a good way to get people some experience before they could make a movie, which is what this stupid director needed. He needed to direct, like Kirk Douglas in a fucking Tales from the Crypt episode, or maybe someone not that A-list, but like someone where he can get used to the ego and get used to the process and kind of like, because he failed in this movie, which is a shame because the premise is great.
What did this guy do after?
Beowulf, 1999. Christopher
Well,
Lambert.
oh, I see. Okay, so it all worked out.
Not a lot. That Beowulf movie looks crazy.
Yeah. Why?
Sounds crazy.
There's like guns and explosions and shit. I didn't see any Grendels or any of that stuff. I don't really
Has there ever been a
understand
Grendel movie, by the way?
Yes.
the
I
comic.
remember what it's called.
No, Grendel is not a comic. Grendel is a novel.
Grendel is a comic.
Well, I guess if you're a fucking little
Matt
idiot. like,
Williams, I believe. They were going to do it for Netflix and they pulled the plug the last
Gr-
second. I was very
Grendel is like
devastated.
a novel by John Gardner.
I thought Grendel was the bad guy in Beowulf.
Yeah, but there was a
That too.
1970 novel
Oh, okay.
called Grendel that's really good, and it's like a retelling of it from the perspective of Grendel, who's like, it's like he's like an outcast and stuff like that. So it's like a humanizing thing of Grendel. But I
sounds
remember
good.
liking it.
Sounds
But
good.
people are too scared to make a movie of it, I guess. Not me. I'm doing it. Right after I make my coffee table book of penises.
I think that's a great idea, or maybe like a calendar.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like on January, you see like
A
a
zine?
whale's penis.
Yes.
February, a cat's penis. There's
I think
March
I
is a
think that would
frog's
sell.
penis.
That would
like,
sell,
yeah.
definitely.
Just any animal you can think of, just put it. You can just stare at its penis for a month.
There's like a bunch of books about animal penises.
No,
I'll put our calendars.
They're not just pictures. I don't think they're the coffee table
okay.
book.
Okay.
They
Just
well,
seem
that's my
like-
edge.
We don't need technical manuals here. We just need photos. Realistic photos.
I'm just trying to look at some
Close-ups.
animal penises.
Google.com. What
I'm
animal
Googling.
penis would you like to see? Baboon?
Crocodile.
Oh boy. I'm Googling it. Oh, good God. It's disgusting. Ah, Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about, man?
Put that thing away. Put that thing away. I don't wanna see it.
James,
Uh,
I'm checking it out right now.
Ah,
Crocodile
Jesus
penis.
Christ. I don't want to see that.
No, this looks cool.
Um,
Wow, it looks like it's kind of like
Translucent.
it's
like
also kind of
seeds.
like it's like it comes out of like a vagina almost. It looks like.
Protective pouch.
I wish I had one of
Ah.
those. Don't you? I bet every guy's had a time when they wish they had a protective pouch.
I mean, sure, I'd like that size, but I mean, everything else.
You want a crocodile-sized penis?
Yeah, just kidding.
It's cool.
Smooth.
These
balls.
pictures are funny though.
Oh, he's got
Just
like
laying
human
back in the
balls.
water.
Looks like. Oh yeah, he's
Showing off. I mean, there's just this guy's just showing off now. I mean, come on.
That's how Godzilla's penis should work. You know, he kind of has
Yes.
crocodile skin. I would love to see his fucking dick pop out, turn pink,
Hey.
and shoot red lightning from it.
sorry. My wife's asking me if we can stop talking about animal penises soon. And
You brought it
be
up.
done. No, I was just saying, like,
Show us how you suck an animal penis.
wait, that's not no.
What if it was bad?
Hey, this is a
Lieutenant with
real
an alien?
interest.
Bad lieutenant with an alien. He's like, show me how you suck a cock. And the alien has to like do some weird thing.
That'd be cool.
Smokes crack with the alien.
Yeah, he does the drug. He's betting on the on alien sports.
It would be a lot better if it was like somebody who like looked like he was more unhit. James Caan is not like seem like he's like fucked up and like he's like at the end of his rope like Harvey Keitel in Bad Lieutenant. You know what I'm saying? That would be adding a lot. I feel like if that was.
What about Michael Douglas? In because he did Black Rain where he has a Japanese partner. It's basically
remember-
the same.
Remember you showed me that movie, or we
The
just watched a
motorcycle
little bit of
race.
it. It's just because you were just like, look how stupid he looks. It's like big hair and stuff. So on a motorcycle, sunglasses, he just looks like a lady riding a motorcycle.
He goes to motorcycle races. He's living on the edge, and he
Awesome.
smokes like 1 million cigarettes in that movie.
Nice.
Maybe is that what? And ironically, that's not why he got throat cancer.
No,
Got it from
That's
that
not
one
at all.
time he ate pussy.
Eating his
Definitely not the
wife's nasty
cigarettes.
pussy.
the millions and millions of cigarettes we
It's-
watched him smoke.
You chain smoke millions of cigarettes, you're good. You eat pussy one time,
That's how they get you.
throat cancer. Thanks, Catherine. Fucking took down our king. Our lady-haired king.
I mean,
Right,
he did Wall
fellas?
Street. He did Wall Street, and then he's like, I'm gonna make a racist cop movie with the Japanese guy. I just want an Oscar.
You can do anything you want. What do you want to do now, Michael?
Cocaine.
I'm gonna finally eat
Yes.
pussy.
And
All
die.
right. What's our? Is he dead? Did he die? No.
No.
Okay.
He looks like he should be.
That was a close one, guys. All
James
right. What's
Caan,
our?
unfortunately, R.I.P.
Yeah. R.I.P.
I mean, for me,
I give it
this
a
is-
4.
What? Go.
I would give it just a 4. I liked it. It's better than your
Nice.
average movie.
Hell yeah.
What's so funny?
This
Do
is
I
the
give it a
first
movie a
time.
4?
This is the first. No, this is like the first time I feel like you've had a positive review of him.
No, I liked it. It was fun to watch. I watched
He
it
likes
2
cop
times. and-
movies.
yeah, it was good. I thought the little stupid jokes were silly, but they were actually funny. And yeah, it was good.
Nice.
I give it
Cool.
2.5 stars. I love
Oh,
James Caan in this movie. It's entertaining, but it's like I like James Caan. I don't like the screenplay. It bothers me.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 2.5 as well. The
I
half is a
loved-
big. The half star is doing a lot, by the way. That means a lot. That means I liked it.
It's no Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
You gave this a higher rating than Lethal Weapon.
Mike
Mike.
gave this the same rating as Zone of Interest.
Yeah, I thought this was funnier than Lethal Weapon. I liked it more. I like it more than I like Lethal Weapon. I think Lethal Weapon is lame. At least this had an alien in it. You know, that's kind of weird.
I hear what you're saying.
I think the writer
Really?
worked on Star
Lethal
Trek
Weapon's
too.
for like
There is a
middle-aged
Star
women.
Trek feel to this show.
The like
Yes.
concepts in the movie are good, but the script is bad. It's like that kind of weird,
It's half-assed. It's
Dynamic.
unfinished. It's just not.
or it's just like badly. Like it's hard to write a script. It's a skill. You know what I mean? Like,
Or
so
they
it's
cut the
like
budget, or
they had like a
something.
good idea, but they couldn't execute it. But hey, everyone involved in this movie is now dead, so let's not speak ill
Whatever.
of the.
Here's
No,
the
I'm
thing.
saying let's pay some
A
respect.
cop. Here's the thing about a cop script. There are TV shows where they would just rattle these things off for decades. There's so many cop TV shows, and for them to have this case be so bad, where it's like these guys robbed a liquor store because they're on drugs, and one of them works for the most powerful drug dealer in LA. Why is he? It doesn't make any sense why he would be there. It's just something happened. What
Something
happened?
happened, all right.
What happened with the Brian Thompson Cobra guy? Like, he doesn't have a second scene. He's awesome. Something happened where they cut scenes or cut the budget, or James Caan just said, like, I'm not going to work. Mr. Caan, we're waiting for you.
It's like, God damn it, I gotta do this fucking alien movie.
I'm drunk.
It's leaving the Playboy Mansion to do this movie.
Yeah.
Imagine.
He just has like,
So bummed.
he's just like naked with a basketball bouncing it in a big wooden room. There's tons of Playboy chicks. It's like, I'm not leaving. I'm not going to work. Fuck it. Calling sick.
Mr. Khan, actually, you're legally obligated to show up to this set. God damn it. Where are my lady sunglasses? Let's go do this thing.
I mean, he looks cool.
Yeah, he does look. I mean, my wife looks fucking cool as hell. She looks like James Caan.
Does she have a big gun?
You
I'm a
tell
lucky
her
man.
that. Babe, you look like James Caan.
Yeah. So, anyway, good stuff. What's the next one? I gotta go.
I don't know. What kind of movie should we do? A good movie? Do you want to watch a good movie? Jeez, I'm so ungrateful.
Grateful. I want to watch another movie that you watched when you were a fucking little 4-year-old idiot.
I have another
Just
movie
kidding.
about an alien. I have another alien cop buddy movie that I like. I have so many. There's so many of these. Time Traveler and
Hey,
Cop.
This is your chance to say what that movie is.
Do you want to do
This
a
is
buddy
your only
cop?
chance in
Should we do
life.
it, or do you want
No,
to do
I'm
Black
not saying that
Rain?
we're going to be doing it. I'm just saying, like, now is your chance to say this alien movie.
Do you want to do
title
Black
of it.
Rain?
I've never seen it.
Should we do Black Rain, Mike?
I've
You
never
like
seen.
it?
I've never seen Black Rain.
With Michael
Always wanted
Douglas.
to. Yeah, I've never
What?
seen it.
You
Yeah,
just
I
remember
know.
you talked about the cover all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very
I
funny
recognize
cover.
the movie. I know it has something to do with Japanese people and Michael Douglas, but that's all I know.
Michael
And I
Douglas.
also
Did
think
say
I'm,
Michael
I think I'm
Caine?
confusing
Michael
it with Land of the Rising Sun. I think is the same kind of idea that I got the two confused.
Caine. Sean
Oh, yeah, this'll
Connery,
be good.
Wesley
Yeah.
Snipes.
But I definitely haven't seen Black Rain.
This will be good, Mike, because it's about your heritage.
Heritage. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that.
And My Heritage.
Michael Douglas, the Japanese actor Michael Douglas.
It's Ridley Scott. It looks good.
Yeah, totally. Ridley Scott. That's why I'm like, yeah, let's do Black Rain.
Is he a cop? Is that a cop movie?
Yeah, he's a cop and he goes to Japan and he has to
Okay.
team up with a Japanese guy. And he's like,
Gotcha.
what is this, sushi? It's the same. I don't remember much, but I feel like it was the same thing.
And they needed what, an American cop's expertise or something, so they brought him over there.
Well, he's looking for a Japanese criminal or something, but like it is at least it has action scenes, unlike Alien Nation, which has
Too.
2 shootouts and just a car chase that's terrible.
It's kind of fun to watch like the procedural aspect of a detective movie, though. Like when they go to like, they're like,
Where they go
have
to
their
the,
notepad
they go to
out
a
and
black
they're like,
lady with a computer who just like, they're like, did these 4 guys know each other? She's like, "Doo-doo-doo." Yes, they all knew each other. They're like, all right, let's go. It turned out they're all in the same
Seems
cell
fun.
or something, or like
Yeah.
waiting. Ugh.
This movie made me want to be a detective. I think I'm going to join the academy and then tell them it's because of this movie.
I want to go right to detective.
I'd like to
wanna
be a
try the-
detective, please.
I want
That's
to try
what
the
I'll
blue
say.
goo. I want to try to see what happens when a human
Oh,
takes the blue
yeah.
goo.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, be like the ooze.
It
from a
really
super
bothered me
shredder.
when
Yeah,
Terrence
dude.
Stamp takes the blue goo at the end,
Yeah,
and he has a big vial, but you can already see it's already pre-cracked in the middle, and it's going to come apart very easily in the middle. You could see this like line on the glass, and then he just does it and eats it.
It should make
It's
it.
like-
They should have made it like squirt in his face.
it
Should've
did.
stuck it up his ass.
He should have like gone like that, and then it like shot it.
Take it. Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh.
oh.
I did a jerk off
Infinity.
motion for if anybody was wondering. If anybody's still listening, there's going to be a lot of people that are very excited to listen to the Alien Nation episode of.
You
No, no,
don't
no.
understand. This is a beloved film.
Well, our podcast is so popular already that a
People
movie like this,
movies like this.
this is going to be a huge hit. This episode.
Well, don't jinx it.
Yeah, you got to put out positivity.
Mike, you
You
still
don't
have
know what's
you still have
popular.
hope.
I
What
do,
movie
that's
did we
true.
That's the
do
problem.
where you're like, no one's heard of this?
I'm just kidding.
And
What
it was
movie did we
huge.
do
It was
before?
huge. Just
Oh,
a
like-
massive episode.
I don't know. Did this happen? We've been doing this
Every
podcast for a long
movie
time.
is just
Every mo-
pearls.
Every episode is a big hit.
Huge hit. Boom.
We
Alien
only hit home
Nation.
runs here.
Yes.
People love this movie. Who else is going to talk about it besides us? Who else is going to give you this spin?
This is an important topic for sure. Much like a book of animal penises. That's a
Or-
thing that people are interested in.
It'd be cool if in the book you are showing your penis at the same time to compare
That's my author's picture for the book is
your penis.
Even
Yeah.
your flaccid cock hanging out.
yeah. But I blew it up so it looks way bigger than every other animal's
You
penis.
fluffed. You
Yeah,
fluffed.
it's the smallest my cock can get, but it's just bigger size. The picture is bigger, so
Per capita, it's large, but
Yeah.
but it's just by straight volume, it's small.
yeah.
It's a penis.
You could say that. Per
Okay.
capita, I have a huge cock.
Penis.
Penis. That's cute.
I mean, I wish I could see the alien's penis in this movie, but it didn't happen.
Just look at your own penis, and then you'll see an
I'm
alien's
put
penis.
dots on the head. Get my magic marker out and just do a little dot.
Yeah. Surprise your girlfriend. Give yourself
Look at this.
give your penis a alien makeover, and thrill your woman in the bedroom.
Make her shoot blue goo.
Okay, guys.
Try to see if you can do some sort of injection that will make you shoot blue goo.
But I mean, you don't.
Whoa, for real, dude?
You
Hey,
don't
man,
blow
I'm worried about you.
You don't blow blue goo out of your ears because you take so much. I mean,
All right, I gotta go.
you don't do that.
I do it every day.
All right, Black Rain. That's a good movie.
Can't wait.
Right on next Sunday, boys.
Perhaps
Black
a 3-star
Rain.
movie.
Hey,
Or would
guys.
that be another 2.5-star?
Mike's gonna love this movie.
I'm hoping for 5. I'm hoping for a 5-star movie.
4 stars.
I mean, I guess it's not as technically amazing as
No,
Zone Interest, but
Hey, that's okay.
the rating is what I like or I don't like, right?
Hey, it's your special rating. You can do
Yeah, that's
whatever
right.
you want.
Damn
You're a
straight.
special boy.
I don't think we should do good movies. Also,
Well, then you did a good job this week.
because I don't think there's any point.
Yeah, I get
Well,
what you're saying.
Hey, every movie
Shit.
can.
It's like we
I
gotta
gotta
make, we gotta punch them up, figure out what's wrong. Like we're the script doctors.
That would have been a good title for the podcast.
You know, Aliens Nation. We got a lot of great ideas for your reboot.
Yeah.
Hit us
If
up
the
if you want
makers
us
of
to write
Alien
it.
Nation, James Caan, if you're listening,
I won't write it.
we
but
want you back.
it's corpse.
Let's bring him back and make him be an
It's
Alien
fucking-
Nation too.
Hollowed out dead face. Just
Let's
driving a
reanimate James
car.
Caan. I
Ah,
feel like,
jeez,
"Hey,
fuck.
great. We have a great project for you. It's the reboot of Alien Nation." He's like, God damn it, but he's dead.
This is a zombie.
Yeah, zombie.
Now this is funny. Writes
that's good.
itself. We're available, you know, in Hollywood. We're ready. Let us get some ideas.
I'm waiting for Hollywood to call still.
It's the end of woke. Shane Gillis hosted SNL. We're fucking white guys are back.
We're back, baby.
What about a movie where white guys go to another planet and they're like coveted?
They're the
Coveted?
minority.
They're the special boys. They're special.
We're the
Okay.
slaves.
Hey, don't burn this great idea on the podcast. We'll have to talk about this privately. I spent a
The
couple
white-
years
the
working
white-
on this idea.
The white refugees.
That's a good title.
All right.
It's a really good title. White Amistad. Ooh, I'm thinking about that now.
I'm down.
You're down for White Amistad? Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, again, cut the episode off before this so we can kind of workshop this idea and actually make it and submit it to Sundance.
White
I gotta-
Amistad at Sundance.
Yeah.
I'm down. I think it's
It's probably
time.
huge.
It's like home video footage by like schizophrenic.
Like zone of
But they
interest.
paid the fee. Somebody at Sundance has to watch it if you pay the fee. That's the fun thing about Sundance.
Do they? But they're phones now. They're not.
Somebody watches it the entire time, or the entire movie at least once at Sundance. I know that. So if anybody is out there, you want to make White Amistad, you will be making an intern at Sundance watch White Amistad. So
They have to finish it.
is it worth it? Yes, they have to finish it. Otherwise, that's how my movie got seen, dude. Seriously, like when you're like random and shit, some poor intern has to watch it. So
I'm into it.
putting it out there into the universe. All right, guys.